My last day in Istanbul, and I want to get a taste of what modern life here is all about. So I've asked my guide Altan to show me around. Wow, what can I say? This has got to be the nicest view in all of Istanbul. We're actually on the highest building in Europe. These two guys are the ones who made it possible. The lovely Mr. Hassan and our lovely guide Mr. Altan. Only from up here do you realise what an incredible mix of old and new Istanbul is. Red top houses and fiberglass skyscrapers sitting side by side. Enough food for the eyes. Altan's going to take me for a quick fix of kofta or meatballs. They're just not as round as I expected, but they smell absolutely delicious.
Mainly, before we start to eat, we just cut half and then get some sauce and then make it like ready for tasteful meatballs. Right. I also got meatballs as well. You got like meatballs and you also have like steak here. Nice. And then also you got like with cheese, cheddar.
So even though we don't have any beer, I'm still going to toast you. So cheers, man. My belly's full, but I've still got room for dessert. I've heard the world's first cafe was actually open in Istanbul, so I'm very excited to be going for a cup of brew. Only this one's a bit different. I'm going to get my fortune told using coffee, and this lovely lady has my fate in her hands. My palms are sweating already.
Right now, start to shake it first like this, and then, and then go like that. Yeah. Well done. Just leave it on the table.
I'm very nervous.
No, you don't have to be nervous. It's something good. But so right now we are going to wait for the pot to get cooled down.
Tianran.
Right.
Of course I'm not going to tell you what she said, but I will say that she was surprisingly accurate. Scarily so, considering she knew more about me than my best friend, just by looking at coffee residue. You really ought to get yours done too. Feeling a bit shaken, I head to the 600-year-old Grand Bazaar for a bit of retail therapy. There are so many people here. This place is absolutely packed with shops, over 4,000 shops actually. 18 entrances and exits, lots and lots of people. I don't really know where to go, so I'm going to head down that way. There is one thing you should get, the evil eye. Called a nazar, it's a charm that protects you from jealousy or envy, and is everywhere in Turkey. With so many things on offer, it's hard to make a decision, but one thing caught my eye.
How much for this?
For example, this one?
Yeah.
120 lira, my friend. This is copper.
120 lira?
Yeah, this is
about 50 lira.
This is my last day.
This is still cash.
That's a good tip for you. Always start off low, maybe even below half price, and then you can get it for a lot cheaper.
My final stop is Taxim Square, the hip, new heart of Istanbul. Many of the city's residents come here at night. This buzzing, pedestrianised street is the equivalent of Beijing's Weibo or Regent Street in London. With literally hundreds of shops, hotels, bars and restaurants, it's the best place to go to get a sense of modern Istanbul. Taxim Square is also home to the world's second oldest subway line, the Tram. On the surface, an antique tram still serves the main street, giving its passengers a taste of the Ottoman period. A great way to sightsee or just get to your destination.
This is a pretty fun and dangerous sport. I like to call this tram hanging. But definitely a very good way to see the town. And the door has... Oh, I guess I guess it's where I come off. I'll see you later.
Walking down the street, there's more than plenty to catch your eye. So what's this then? Ah, it's ice cream made from goat's milk. I thought it was so. Great fun for all the family. But the night is young, and so is Istanbul. Istanbul is bursting at the seams with vitality, and not just in its food and music, but in the everyday lives of the people who call it home. It's infectious.
Well, what can I say? Istanbul has exceeded my expectations in every single way. It's full of history, it's full of culture, but what's more, it's absolutely full of life and energy. And honestly, I would love to stay here a bit longer, but we do have the rest of Turkey to see. So, I'm Tianran, and I'll see you on the next leg of our journey. Istanbul!